Hi all, welcome back to more Empyrion. Hal here, and well, we're in space, and I've got a plasma drone in front of me. I'm over here by Thamica Station, which is floating over there about 1 kilometer out. And well, we're gonna go after this drone. I'm gonna try the homing missiles, because I've never actually used these against the drones effectively. Let's see how that works. Apparently it doesn't. Okay. Does it if we do that? Looks like it might that way. Oh, that's getting close. These don't seem like they're homing very well. Alright, so let's go ahead and switch over to real weapons. There we go. I can't tell if he's dead. That looks like it. Okay. Oh. Guess it helps if I put my helmet on, huh? Okay. So, the pulse lasers worked exceedingly well. Now, what we're doing is we're actually up here because I need Sathium, because I want to get the ship upgraded, get all of the armor upgraded, so that we can use this thing as a bit of a more of a combat beast. But I do need to get a lot of the ship upgraded. Where are we? Do we not have Sathium in orbit anymore? There should be Sathium here somewhere. Oh, there's some. I think. Thought I saw some over here. Yep, there we go. Look at that. So, this is basically what I'm going to be doing for a little while. I'm going to do a quick cut. And, you know, I don't even have the Tier 2 drill yet. So, this is going to be interesting. Did I bring any of my drill? Oh, I didn't. Oh. Alright, let's see if we have enough. I don't think we have even any resources to make things here. Why am I? Come on, there we go. Can I even make? Oh, I could if I had electronics and cables. Silly Hal. Okay, so basically what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to head back to Aqua and yeah, go pick up some supplies. We'll do a quick cut. I'll get go grab my drill, come back, and we'll get some Sathium mined up. Now, I haven't actually taken over the station there yet. I may do that today. I don't know. We'll see. So, we'll be right back. And we're back. So, one of the things that I did... So, we went ahead and we created up 1,000 of the hardened plates. So, we're going to get to upgrading the ship here in a moment. I was running really low on basic resources. So, I went out and gathered up, you know, cobalt, copper, a bunch of crushed stone, obviously. We don't have neodymium on the planet. So, we'll have to go get that one. I think the moon, we should be able to pick that up. But I did pick up more iron. I've got, you know, a bunch of Sathium still. So, yeah, we basically just went out and grabbed a little bit of everything. Now, the reason, one of the reasons why we did this is I'm going to go ahead and just queue up a bunch of things because we want to have everything we need in order to build our CV, because we're going to need to get into a CV at some point. So we're just going to go through, queue up a bunch of this stuff. We're going to let it run while we continue working on the upgrades. All right, so we're going to do another... There we go. And sometime in the near future, that should all be done. That's going to be a while. All right, so now that we have the reinforced plates, what we can do is we can start doing... Oh, because it's reading as the pulse laser. That would be why. Okay. So yeah, so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and upgrade all of this. Oh, that's already upgraded. Okay. Mainly because of the fact that I want to make sure that the ship is going to be able to take a bit of a beating. We'll have to obviously get in under the ship to upgrade some of the underbody as well. And this is one steel plate to upgrade some of this. All right. And I'm really only worried about the exterior portion of the ship for what I hope are obvious reasons. If it gets to the point where I'm taking internal damage on the ship, there's not going to be a whole lot that I can do to protect that. So, now is it me or is it only upgrading? Okay, it is upgrading the entire thing. I thought I was going crazy there for a second. All right. So it's too bad we can't upgrade the wings. How cool would that be? Alright. Of course, now after I've done this, I'm probably going to have to go in and remove a couple of blocks in order to get the the upgraded RCS in there. Because we need to increase the amount of RCS that we're running on this thing. There we go. And now we go just like so. Get all of this updated. Because we want the ship to be able to take a little bit of a beating. Kind of defeats the purpose if it can't. Now, the reason I went with this design for the ship is because this way I end up with a ship that I can use as a landing craft and temporary base, which is something that for the folks that have been watching for a while probably know that I like having on my my designs. I like my designs to be multifunctional, and most of the times when I'm building a ship like this, the intent is to have something that, you know, we basically only need to have one vehicle or one item on planet, unless I decide to build a base. Because if I decide to build a base, then that's going to be its own entirely different thing anyway. So that's the cockpit. Alright, so did we make enough blocks? We may have actually made enough blocks. Hey, we did. Okay, that's kind of scary, but I'll take it. Just making sure we got everything here, because I'm notoriously bad about missing stuff. As well as not paying attention to which direction I'm going. Alright, so that looks like that should be everything. Let's go ahead and... Alright. So, now we need to go grab a color tool and get this thing painted up. Now, I'm not sure which color scheme I want to go with. I've had a couple of different ideas over, just throughout the various seasons and the playthroughs that we've done. Did I have a color tool? I thought I had, yeah, there's one. We have a texture tool as well, right? Yep. See that? Alright, so let's go ahead and drop those back in there. It's crazy that we're going to have so much resource again. It's like it was in the early days of the game. For those who don't know, when the game first came out, I was notorious for basically just going crazy with the resource collection. I really liked doing the whole just collecting as much stuff as possible and seeing what you could come up with. So, alright, so you know what? Let's do this to apply it the whole block. It did take that, right? No. There you go. Makes it much easier when we can do it this way, because then I don't have to come back and revisit everything again. Alright. And then what we'll do is we'll come back, we'll apply some decals, we'll change up a couple of these faces, you know, get some detailing in here. I do kind of like... Well, I both like and dislike the fact that you get this kind of hard line on it, because you can see the rivets. So I'm going to probably change that material pattern up, but we'll see. So if you have any ideas for what you'd like to see, like if you want to see one of these in specific colors, really? See? Yeah, if I was saying, if you want to see this in like specific colors or, you know, some changes to the design, let me know. Because what we're going to do is we're going to have, I think we're going to do that. Alright, so that's most of the ship, right? Alright. So now that we've done that, let's go ahead and go over to our color or our pattern tool, and oh dude, that's awesome. That is so wrong. Look at that. Let's take that off there. Oh, that would be epically bad, I think. Alright, so we'll go ahead and get... Oh. And yes, I know I... really... I think I'm going to need to move the ship so it doesn't keep doing that. Alright. Okay. Got the texture. You know what? I am going to go ahead and move this thing. Oh, crud. Just to make it a little bit easier. There we go. Nope. What we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and... May as well color all of this at once. Get it done and over with. Yep. There we go. Okay. Now, what do I want to do with the front of this? Let's see what we've got here for patterns, because they do keep adding some new blocks from time to time. Let's see what we got in here. See, I used to be partial to that. But you also have the three-dimensional seams. And then you have just the skid blocks there. The old default pattern. Maybe. No, not what I'm looking for. Let's see. Still not what I'm looking for. I'm thinking I may just go ahead and use the heavy armor. That might work. Let's see what that looks like. Like that. Yeah, I think that's gonna work. What we'll do is for this, for all of the lower pieces, we'll do with that. Now it'd be nice if you colored the block when you change the surface texture, if it kept that texture, so you didn't have to come back and basically recolor it and retexture it all at the same time, because that's rather annoying having to deal with that. Okay, we want to apply this to the whole block. Now see, it does seem like it's keeping it on some of them, but not all of them. Interesting. So basically what we're doing is we're looking to do a pattern that looks kind of like, you know, a little bit of a reinforcement, like skid plate kind of thing here. If you've ever seen the underside of the front of a industrial truck, they have these basically impact plates, and that's what I'm going for here with this design. So. Alright, so now that that's done, let's go ahead and mark this up. Okay. So we have that. For the rest of this, I think we're going to go with the oh yeah, let's get rid of that. You know what? I should have gone ahead and left that as whole block, huh? What can we do with those? Let's see here. Kind of liking that. Let's go with that. Yeah, I'm thinking that's looking pretty good actually. What we'll do is go ahead and grab this. For these, we're going to do something a little bit different. We only want this to be on this face. Do we want that? Kind of liking it. We do that instead, and then we do... Yeah, that might actually work a little bit better. Yeah, I think I'm liking that. So we'll go ahead and do that. Yes. Well, you know what we didn't do? We need to repair what we did there, because we changed that up. There it is. Okay. Whoops. Don't want that. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and keep working on this. We'll get all of this done, and then I will bring you back to show you what it's going to look like once we're done. Alright, see you shortly. And we're back. So, I've been busy, worked throughout the game night. As you can see, we've got, the first part of a morning here in the game. And this is what we've got to show for it. A little bit of light glare there. So what we did is we went ahead and went with the rough three-dimensional texture for the seams here. We went ahead and colored this in. Now, I did find an interesting issue with the way that some of the new blocks work. So apparently, when you are doing coloring, let me bring up the color tool really quick, and I'll show you. So where you have the stripe right here, excuse me, these two-part ramps, sometimes you see how you have that is one face and this is one face? Well, if you do the same up here, it counts both sides or both faces. And as you can see, it is not applied to whole block. So it's something about the way that the facing is determined, when you are working with it in a particular orientation. Now, the funny thing is that this is in the exact opposite on this side. So if we try to paint this one, you see, so so yeah, it's something about the block, and specifically when it is in this orientation, that causes problems. So I'll probably end up submitting something about it to Eleon Games and let them take a look and see, because it does seem like it's not working quite the way that it's supposed to be. But what we did is we worked around that, and I've gone ahead and done some texturing in here. We've got this is a new texture that you can do. It's basically these hazard textures, and this will actually sit on top of it. Is a complete sticker. So you can do a texture like that vent, and then you can add this to it. So if you're looking for ways to get a little bit more detail in your builds, this is going to be very, very beneficial. So yeah, so we do have the warning indicators there. Oh, I need to get... Let's see here. Can I... want you... So yeah, see how I was saying is it's something about this block being in this orientation. Just nothing... Unfortunately, there's not anything I can do about it right now, so... it's unfortunate. So for now, what we'll do is we'll just go ahead and do that. Give it a little bit of a Christmas theme since we're in the holiday season, or the end of year holiday of your choice. Alright, so let's go ahead and grab these. We haven't put any lights on the plane yet, and that's what we're going to do right now. That one we want there. Now, really? I just realized I had my jetpack turned on still. So for these, we are going to do this, and then I want to come in here. We want this to be ridiculously intense, ridiculously short ranged, and we're going to do it. We'll go with the bright green, right? And then on this side, now which way did I do that? I did it 2 blocks in. Yeah, 2 blocks in both sides. Okay. Alright. And then this side we're going to do as the red, because, it's a plane. We do need to... It's too bad you can't set these to blank. Can you actually set these to blank? No. Okay. We need a blink option, guys. Alright. Let's get in here. Let's turn this thing on. So what I may do is I may drop the intensity, because that's a little bit intense. Okay, that's better. I could probably get away with going up on that intensity a little bit. Yeah, let's go intensity 2 with those. So for those who don't know, these are actually the navigation lights. On at least the US navigation aeronautic side, you have your red lights on the left wing and your green lights on the right wing, or starboard and port, depending on who you want to talk to and how they are referring to things. And then you have your tail has a white light, and then there should be actually a spotlight up front, and I was going to put one in at one point, but I forgot to do it, so what I think I will do is let's do this and see if we can sneak a light in somewhere. Now, can I get to that? No. All right. So what I'll have to do then is we'll just jump in here. Let's get out really quick. All this to change a light. All right, so am I just too far away? I think I'm too far away. Yep. But you know what? Let's try it this way. I've been trying to use the drone a little bit more, but not always succeeding. Yeah, see, I can't get into it, so... you know why? Because I am not actually on the ship. So if we're standing here and we do this, because it tries to track where you are in relation to which control panel you have access to. There it is. Okay. And now we can jump in, we can kill the power. See, nice and easy, right? So, that is the SV update. It is fully upgraded now. We have gotten our coloration in, we've taken this thing out into space, we've actually done combat with it. And I have to say, I am actually really liking the ship. Now, I haven't taken it back out since I've upgraded the blocks, but it does seem to still be handling fairly consistently. But we have increased the mass rather significantly, so what we're going to do is I will probably need to open up the back section, add a couple of more RCS, but we'll see, and if so, we will do that next time. So on that note, we are out of here. I want to thank you for stopping in today. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you hit that like button. If you have any questions or comments, always feel free to leave them down in the section below the videos. And if you're new here or haven't done so already, I do ask that you subscribe. Not only do the likes and subscriptions help the channel to grow, but they also let me know that you're enjoying the content. And, well, like I've said before, that's what I'm here for. So, anyway, I hope you all have a fantastic day. Have a terrific week, and we'll see you back here next time for more Empyrion. As always, folks, take care and be safe out there, everybody. I wonder if I can make this thing look like a tree.